Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Joseph from Tuba Mastery Online, and today we are with one of our successful members, Katie, and she's joined us today to talk about how she has taken her tuba playing to the next level, and she's going to answer some questions for y'all, and I'm excited to share this information with you. So, thanks for coming on, Katie.
I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. So, first off, go ahead and just introduce yourself and share with us a little bit about your tuba journey and some of the challenges you were facing before we met.
The biggest challenge I had was just simply not understanding really anything about the tuba, and just because I had started later in my teenage years or preteen years than my other friends, I had a lack of knowledge, and I had just no one to teach me. So I didn't know anything, like, really how to play, honestly, and it's, gotten so much better from this. This has been a really great opportunity.
Awesome. That's great. And where would you say, I know you were kind of touching on it at the end, but where would you say that your tuba playing is at now after being part of the program? You've been a part with us for about 6 months now. So where would you say you've grown over the course of the 6 months?
I think I've grown in many different areas, but specifically the first one would be just, like, simply confidence in playing, which then affected, like, my airflow, and, like, my range has grown in a lot, and
Awesome.
it's just all areas have gotten much better.
Sweet. Yeah. That's awesome. So there's tons of different private teachers and in-person opportunities out there. What made you decide to join this program and work with me in this sort of online format that's different than what most people see out in the market today?
I really liked this, different format, mainly because with, private tutors, and I've had them before, it a lot of the times feels like you're almost forced into this, like it's a contract that you have to do it, and it feels like you're almost being spoken at instead of
Mhm.
having, like, a genuine conversation and just genuinely wanting to do, this, and I love how it doesn't feel like some sort of contract where I have to do something that I legitimately don't like, and I can work on things that I want to do, and, that really helps me know that what I want to do and then how I need to get better,
Awesome.
which
So with that, right? One of our big things that we do inside the program is the group coaching calls. So it's like one-on-one service, but with an audience as well. How would you say that that specific experience has helped you more than with the in person?
so with the in-person, you only get one person, and specifically that person knows everything, so they really don't have questions, but with the group calls, even if you don't have a question to be answered, you learn so many other things based on the other people's questions that you benefit from, and with the coaching calls, because then they're posted online, even if you can't make it, it you can just look at it a different time, and you can just do it from home, and you don't have to, like, travel, and it's a very relaxed space, and it's very informational even if you don't have any questions.
Sweet. Yeah, I really like the format, and I really love what it's evolving into, and it just seems to be one of the most helpful things. Like you said, even if we don't necessarily have questions at the time when somebody's showing up to the call, you're still getting information. So it's always a refreshing experience for our members to always get new information, even if they don't necessarily know what to ask. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. What would you say was the first problem that you solved in your playing once you came into Tuba Mastery Online?
My first problem, I mentioned it a bit earlier, was just the confidence in my playing, and especially the airflow. That affected the airflow greatly, which when you instrument you have to have air to play it, so if you don't have air, I didn't have enough air, and I didn't have a great range. I didn't have a great tone. It just sounded like really almost staticky. It sounded like TV static. And I I didn't I couldn't uh do like longer notes, like two measures of whole notes and stuff like that. So that was the biggest thing that I knocked out right away. And that was really great and helped. Now we can knock out the smaller things in my playing.
Definitely. Cool. So just to share with our audience a little bit here too, because I know this has been a lovely interview so far, a little case study, but I want to make sure that we're giving them some value for their time too. What would you say was the biggest like gold nugget that you found inside the program so far that you could share with somebody that might be in a similar situation that you were in that might be watching this video now?
The biggest gold nugget I found was honestly those coaching calls. Those coaching calls were really great. Um, they were very relaxed, and you didn't even have to really speak at all, but you could just like sit there and just soak in the information of people who are probably better than I am at my instrument. And when they have questions, some questions I didn't even think to ask, or I would have no knowledge of even wondering why. And I've honestly probably learned more in this coaching call than I have just with my own questions. So that was a really good part of it.
Awesome. Great. So with everything that we do, it affects our life as a whole, right? So we have these hobbies or these things that we're actively working on, maybe it's tuba playing, schoolwork, whatever. But how would you say, like big picture, how has your life changed since being part of Tuba Mastery Online?
The biggest part of my life that has changed is one, I love to play now. I liked to play before, but now I really do love to play. And I've gotten so many more opportunities because I've just been better at my instrument. Like I've gotten into the higher band at my school. I've gotten like more opportunities to play. My band director likes when I play like over the other students. So like I get bigger roles and I get things like that. And it's also given me the opportunity to help other people with it. It's also given this hobby maybe even a future career, which would be great, especially if I do get better at this. So it's really been pretty impactful.
Sweet. Awesome. So, where do you think you would be right now with your playing if you didn't take action during our tuba chat and join Tuba Mastery Online? Like, where do you think you would be at right now with your playing if you didn't join?
I would probably still be very confused, and I probably just wouldn't have a tutor because those tutors can be expensive and just they're not the opportunities are just not as great with in-person tutors. So I'd probably still be confused in the same place I was 6 or 10 months ago, and just not doing too great with my
Gotcha.
playing. Would not have gotten the opportunities they've gotten.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So, if there is anybody that's watching now that might be on the fence of booking a tuba chat with me, that free tuba chat, or even joining Tuba Mastery Online, what would you say to them to help them maybe overcome that and get off the fence?
I would tell them first off, like the tuba consultation, it's free, so you can't lose from it necessarily. And even if like you can't get into the online thing, you've still got that, and maybe in the future you can join it. And even if you don't use a specific part of the tuba mastery, like if you don't do in the group chat in the group sessions, there are still so many things that you can get from it. It's just so many different like opportunities and like little books that you can use from this program that it is if you were not to use 50% of it, you would still be in great hands, and
Sweet.
it's worth a try,
Awesome.
honestly.
Great. So, is there anything else you would like to share about your experience or the program with any of our viewers today?
Um, Not really. I would really recommend this though. This has been really a really great opportunity and a great program overall.
Awesome. And you've been a great student to work with. I really had you inside of the program. You offer a lot of value to the rest of the group as well as hopefully you're gaining that value yourself from what it sounds like. So, well, Katie, I really appreciate you taking the time. I'm happy to share this with everybody. Hopefully, it helps them out. If anybody's watching this and interested in booking a call with me, just make sure you comment below wherever this video is posted. You can comment below or just sign up with the link below and we'll get you your free tuba chat and we'll get you taken care of. So, that's all we got for today. So take care.